Hey guys, it's Kayla. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about the gear I'm going to be taking on my thru hike of the Appalachian Trail in 2020. To start off my tent, I am taking the Big Agnes Tiger Wall UL2. I took it on a couple test runs and the first time I hated it. I didn't like that it wasn't fully freestanding, but on the second time I actually ended up really liking it. It was really quick setup and it was really easy to take down as well. So I have the tent, the stakes, and the poles. I opted to do a Tyvek ground cloth instead of purchasing the actual ground cloth for the tent. Saved a little bit of money doing it that way. My sleeping bag. So I am taking the REI Magma 15 degree bag. It is currently in a different stuff sack than it comes with. I got this one for Christmas because it's compressed down and it makes it a whole lot smaller. That'll fit into my pack and save quite a bit of space. This is a Bluefield compression sack. It's from Walmart. My dad got it for me for Christmas. Sleeping pad. Currently I have a Thermarest NeoAir X-Lite. Not sure if I'm actually going to end up using this on the Appalachian Trail. The couple of times I've slept on it, I slept miserably. I ended up kicking it out of the way and just sleeping straight on the ground. As everyone says, you sleep on a potato chip bag with this thing, and they are 100% right. I am a very light sleeper, so this woke me up quite often. So I might switch to just the Thermarest foam pad, do that instead. All right, clothing. So trail runners, these are the La Sportiva. They were great. I tried two others and they hurt my feet. These are the first pair that didn't hurt my feet, so looks like these are going to be the brand that I end up going with. Probably have to get a couple pairs, obviously, throughout the hike. I also have the Dr. Scholl's inserts, the ones where you go stand on the platform and it measures your feet. I wear those at work and they are absolutely amazing. Socks, of course, darn tough socks with Injinji toe liners. I tend to get blisters in between my big toe and the next toe. So once I added these, the blister stopped. So these are the socks that I will be going with. So I'm just going to be wearing just a basic pair of leggings. I picked these up at Marshall's or Ross or something, and they work great. So I have two shirts I'm going to be hiking in. This is the Smart Wool Merino Wool 150, just a basic short sleeve shirt, and a REI long sleeve lightweight shirt. I tend to stay cold, so I'll probably wear the merino wool underneath the long sleeve, and then as I get warm I can, shed layers. All right, so for one of my base layers I have just a fleece long sleeve little quarter zip hoodie or quarter zip jacket. I bought this in Colorado a couple years ago. Works great. Wear it on most of my day hikes. For my puffy, this is the Sierra Designs something or another jacket. I wear it all the time when it's really cold here. It doesn't get too cold here in Central Texas, but when it does, this works really good. And of course, ex officio underwear, and then just a regular sports bra. For gloves, I bought these also on a ski trip in Colorado just for walking around town with. These work just great. A beanie, this is just a BCG basic beanie. Also got this from a ski trip. I'm going back and forth between wearing the beanie or getting a buff. We'll see as time gets closer, or if I'm hiking on the AT already and I have this and it's just not doing enough, then I'll just end up buying a buff. A rain jacket. This is a Patagonia jacket, folds into its pocket, which is really convenient for packing away. Another thing, it's got pit zips, which is one of the features I was looking for. So yeah, just a Patagonia black rain jacket. I don't have rain pants yet. Still looking on what I want to do with those. Camp shoes. Originally, I planned on bringing my knockoff pair of Chalks. They're super lightweight and they're pretty comfortable. Unfortunately, on my last hiking trip over the Christmas break, lost one of them. It fell off my pack and not exactly sure where they're at. So I will have to go back to the drawing board on finding a new pair of shoes. So this is sleeping clothes. Anything that I'm not hiking in, I'll be keeping inside of this stuff sack. It's from Sea to Summit. All right, just an extra pair of Darn Tough socks. An extra pair of ex officio underwear. All right, sleeping socks. These are Smart Wool long socks. I sleep cold, so I definitely need something to keep my feet nice and warm. This is a Smart Wool long sleeve 250 merino wool. And the Smart Wool 250 long pants as well. So I'll wear those. I can also wear my little base layer fleece jacket that I have, as well as my puffy jacket. Since I have a 15-degree bag, I think I should be pretty okay with all of the gear that I have. I also bought a bug net for my head. I hate bugs being in my head or by my face or anything like that. So I bought me and my dad a pair of these for Christmas. So probably won't start off with this, but I will definitely have this shipped to me at some point when the bugs get bad. These are going to go on my shoes once I find the time to actually do it. They're lock laces. So instead of tying my shoe every morning or every time I take my shoes off, all I have to do is just pull the cord and it tightens them up. Just need to get the time to do it. Right, electronics. So this is a Sea to Summit 2.5 liter bag. The clothing one was either a 5 or 6 liter bag. All right, so for my charging box, when I get into town to charge my stuff, I bought the Aki, the 2-port charging box. This is the Anchor, I think it's a 2000 milliamp charger. It comes with a stuff sack. I don't think I'm going to take it, I'm not 100% sure yet. And of course the cord that comes with it for it to charge it up. And then I have 2 cords, one to charge my iPhone while I'm in town with the fast charging port, so that way I only charge my phone for about 45 minutes and then it's fully charged. On trail, I have just a basic, the USB to lightning cord for the iPhone. I haven't decided if I'm going to end up doing both or just take one and then figure it out from there, but since I only have the 2-port with one being the USB-C, one being a USB port, probably might have to take both cords. All right, so this is the Black Diamond headlamp. I believe this is the Cosmo headlamp. It works great. It's got multiple settings where I can have red and just a white light. I can also dim it to the precise lighting that I want. Works great, and I can also tilt it. So if I don't want it straight up, I can tilt it however I want. All right, down to the first aid and toiletries bag. So for Christmas, my dad got me a little first aid stuff sack from Light AF. Keeps all my stuff nice and dry in case, you know, something happens. Got a gauze pad or 2, some Band-Aids, some antiseptic wipes, you know, things like that in here. I'll also be putting some medicine in some of these little jewelry bags or whatever my mom gave me, so that way they stay dry as well. All right, so toothbrush, it comes apart and just now I got a long handled toothbrush, but then I can also keep it covered because I'm kind of a germaphobe when it comes to my toothbrush. Just some, you know, small travel size toothpaste and a little travel size brush that the mirror ended up breaking off, so it's just now just the brush part. All right, so in this bag I've got some baby powder, so that'll help with some chafing problems, or I can also put it in my hair to kind of give it a little bit of fresher look because my hair gets greasy pretty quickly. I got some chapstick. I got an extra lighter, quite a few hair ties because these hair ties that I use are break very easily, but they're the only ones that don't give me such bad headaches from keeping my hair up all the time. Floss, tweezers, clippers, and then I have an extra O-ring for my Sawyer squeeze. I saw that in Frozen's video that he kept some extra ones because I think he ended up losing one, or one of his fellow hikers lost one, and you know, better be safe than sorry. I also have this extra electronics cord wrap. I had it on my electronic stuff I forgot to show you, but basically it's just a cord. You wrap it around your electronics. Oh, excuse me. You can wrap around your electronics, or you can wrap it around probably anything. They're super strong. It's basically like a zip tie, but it's reusable, it's flexy, it's bendy. Seems to work great so far. And this is also a Seed Summit dry sack. I think this is the 4-liter one. And just some basic headphones. So, cook stuff. So I just have just a basic, fuel canister. I'm using the MSR Pocket Rocket. I've used it twice so far. Works great. Boils really quickly. Have not had a problem with it yet. Of course, gotta have a lighter. I'll actually keep this in my hip belt pocket, but just a basic little pocket knife. As for my pot, I had originally bought just a basic grease pot. I think I'm gonna end up spending the actual money and getting a Toaks with the handle, because when I was trying to cook with this and then hold it while eating, my hands were getting a little too warm for comfort. I know it'd be great for if my hands got really cold and I just wanted to have a little bit extra warmth, but I don't want to end up accidentally burning myself or knocking it over because it was too hot. So I'll probably end up swapping this out. All right. Of course, I'm going to be using the Sawyer squeeze, just the regular size one, with some smart water bottles. These are the smaller versions. I just don't have the big versions right now. But I'll just be using that. I'll be probably just attaching it and drinking it straight from this, or squeezing into the other one. Haven't figured out a system yet, but I'll figure that out on trail. For my spork, this is just I think it's a Nika Grace. I found it on Amazon. Just a short-handled spoon. I don't like the long versions. Just a bandana as a napkin to clean up messes or my face or whatnot. As for my food bag, I am bringing the Light AF large food bag. Trekking poles. So I'll be taking the T&H outdoor trekking poles. Fortunately, they are no longer called T&H Outdoors. They had to change their name. I think it's Rakaya something outdoor, Rakaya Outdoors or something or another. They're a great company. They're from Australia or New Zealand, somewhere over there. And they're a great little company. Haven't had a problem with these yet. So I will be taking as well a Kula cloth. I found this company through a sponsored ad on Instagram, and I took this on my last backpacking trip we just did a quick long overnight, and this seemed to work just fine as a bandana or toilet paper. So ladies, go to Kula cloth. They seem to work just great. Do love this already. All right, as for my pack, I am going back and forth between 2 different packs. I have the Osprey Aura 50-liter pack and the Hyperlight Southwest 3400. I like both of them. Really like how well the Hyperlight packs, just because it's super wide and you can just see right in and pack it. The Osprey is really comfortable. It sits well on my hips. The first time I did a really long hike with it, I was not adjusted to it properly, so I had to go back to Aria and they helped me adjust it. So thinking now that I'll hike better with it. So I'm gonna do a couple more hikes with both of these packs before I make my final decision. But I think I am leaning more towards the Hyperlight just because of how lightweight it is. It's 2 pounds lighter than the Osprey. So I think that is all of my gear that I'm going to be taking on the Appalachian Trail. There's other little small things I need to add into my pack. So With all the stuff that I have right now, my base weight is about 15 pounds. But since I will be tweaking a little bit of things, I'm not exactly sure what my base weight will be. But we'll find out come the day I start the Appalachian Trail. Alright guys, so that's all I have for you guys today. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Or you can also follow me on Instagram at kayla.bold. Alright, I will see y'all in the next one.